guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Welcome back to my channel. You're tuned into the Rose Family channel. I'm the beautiful Rose. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Guys, this morning, I just want to come and have a sit down chat with you guys and, talk about some topics that's been on my mind, guys. The head topic today is going to be, who is pouring into you? Who is pouring into you, guys? That's the question I've been asking myself recently. Let me give myself a bit of air. Yeah, I just not too long done the school run. But like I said, sat in my car and, wanted to make this video for some time now, and today's the day. Oftentimes we are going and we're going and we're going, we're going and we're going as parents, as individuals. That's, whether young, old, whatever the situation, if you're a person that just keep just getting on with things, keep going, and next minute, you're pouring from your cup, always giving, always being like a listening ears, always praying for each other, just doing your best overall, within your capacity. And I don't know for you guys, but recently I have hit a brick wall, and things are just spiraling a little bit. Well, I say a little bit, but a lot in back to back. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I know where I made my error. And it's not to say that things is not gonna be happening, because it's not like things wasn't happening, but you kind of know when things are happening at such a high speed, back to back, you feel like you're not getting a break, so to speak. Well, then you start off to be wondering where you went wrong. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I know where I went wrong. But yeah, guys, the lighting is just can't block it out as well. But it's probably for the best, the sunshine. But then it begs to ask the question, after you've been pouring out of your cup, all of a sudden, you're realizing that your cup is dried up. Sometimes when you drink out of a cup, tea or coffee or whatever, and you left it there, unless it's water, if you left it there, it's settled and dry. If it's other stuff like tea, coffee, drink. So, yeah, guys, that's how I felt recently. I've been dried out. And, in the UK, I always share with you guys, the majority of people in the world know that, it's winter time in these type of months. It's winter time, and in some countries, the winter is more severe. And it's basically, for us in the UK, I'll speak for myself, you feel like you're battling the weather. And before it hits January, I say December, January, I was like, oh, this winter look like it's going to be such a easy walk through. Boy, was I wrong. But keeping topic, who's pouring into you when you dried up, when you pour out everything you've got of yourself and dried up. And that's what I've been realizing and analyzing and reflecting on. Rose, who's pouring into you, Rose? Who's pouring into you? I can count maybe one or two people, you know what I mean, that really have my back in that way. And I'm thinking, the amount of person that you try and help and support, and it's not measuring up. It's not measuring up. It's the scales are very, very unbalanced. And, you know, if you guys notice, I've kind of like step back, draw back even from my channel. I feel like I might be putting up videos, but I'm not really present in them, because, you know, I just like going through the mill, going through the illness, going through like people dumping on me, even like, you know, I share even down to my children. You know, it's just been a lot. And then having the back issue, it's just been like, you know, and I was really trying not to like come in those moments and like chucking up those things, like coming on my channel and talking about these things and, you know, wah, wah, wah. You know, I really tried to kind of like just go through my storm, go through my season of it not being great, and coming when I'm in a better space and talk about this, you know, which is what I'm doing today. Thanks be to God, because, you know, there's so many times when I was going through, I wanted to pick up the camera and be there wailing and carry on in that emotional state, so to speak. But I really try to refrain from doing that. And, you know, but I have highlighted, you know, just to make sure that you guys know that my life is nowhere near, you know, perfect. And I don't want that to be reflecting, you know, not really sharing with you guys my difficult times. I want to share my difficult times. I want to share so you guys know that, yeah, I go through things as well. I go through things as well. But who's praying me up? Who's pouring into me with the same vim and the same passion and the same love that I do to them? You know, who? And when I look around me, it's just very sad. Very sad. It's always people coming, moaning about what's going on in their lives. Sometimes they need this, they need that, the list goes on. And I'm there pouring. And people take it for granted, you know. These days, if you find somebody that you can get $1 from, just $1, or they can buy you something, and you know when they buy you that thing, that's it. It's coming from the heart. There's no attachment. If you can find them kind of people, it's a blessing. It's a real blessing from above if you can find those type of persons. So when you have person that will, you know, give from themselves and pour into you and with love, and, you know, whatever they have, they're willing to share and stuff, don't take them things for granted, and don't take those people for fools, because trust me, they are not. When people genuinely will look out for you, and if you come and share something with them and they can be of help, do not take those people. Don't underestimate them. Don't take them for fools. Don't take them for granted, because one day you'll wake up and that person is no more there, because they'll know. Especially like if it's a person when they're doing all these things, nobody is pouring into their cup. Nobody's filling them up. That's, you know, so sad. So sad. I felt absolutely drained and used. Sad. It's sad. It's a good job I don't take things as personal as I used to, because I know and see exactly what's going on. But it's just very sad that those person, they're not taking a step back and really thinking about it. Or maybe they'll come back along the way when the situation has passed, and then that's when they're going to be realizing the love you show to them, or how much you poured into them, or how much you give them. Not that you give in to receive, or you give in to, but, you know, it's not a one-way street. I think individuals should really understand and pray for those person that's given to them. Pray for those person and it's not give, and this, you know, any little, you should be praying for those person anyway. But even more so when that person take the time out and listen, give, etc., etc. You know, one of my friends, you know, we talk all the time and stuff, and she was saying to me, Rose, you know, it's full time now. others pour into you instead of you. It's time now. And I was like, no. You know, I don't really think about things in that way. It's not like I want everybody to come and like give, but at least hold me up in your prayer. Hold me up in when you're talking to me. Don't every day you come, you know, I'm allowing myself to listen to you and you there moaning every day non-stop, dumping and making my situation a drought. Or think to yourself, oh, Rose ain't got no problem. Rose ain't going through nothing. Let me go dry out our cup. I'll cross a line through your name. I'll cross a line through your name. And I'm not as vicious. I'll still pray for you, but boy, don't be looking to call me and get through if you get to that stage. Don't be looking to call me and get through, is what I'm saying. Yeah. So for those who are there that's pouring and leave, be very careful not to leave your cup dry. Be very careful to not to be too selfless. Else it's be like your own peril in a way. You know, you don't want to be selfish. You don't want to, you know, especially if you're somebody that loves God and love what he stands for and want to do his will, you always continue trying to, like, somebody asks you for something or come and beg bread, so to speak. You want to break bread and give it to them, but then you don't want to be drying out your own cup. So you have to be very mindful, especially when they're going to be leaving you in the wilderness to perish, basically. There's nobody praying for you. There's nobody lifting you up when you're weak and you're not strong and all the rest of it. Analyze your situation and look around you guys and make sure that, you know, what happened to me the other day and what's been happening. I'm trying to make sure that that's not what I'm going to be, you know, lying down there, dried up and dying. And thanks be to God, he allows me to scrape myself up and to realize and not to be Solomoning and to pick myself up bit by bit and to give thanks to his name even in my dark times. You know, thanks be to God. But I don't want to be drying out my cup like that. It's not nice at all, people. It's not nice. Not nice. And you feel like I said, if I say a handful of people, it'd be a stretch. Like I said, 1 or 2 people praying me up. And if I'm wrong, God forgive me. But that's how I felt. And I'm just like, what I put out, what I'm getting back at this time. So, you know, there's even situation like with my own children. Of my son going to me, oh, you didn't even buy me any Christmas present. I'm thinking, I never buy you Christmas present. I never buy none of my children Christmas present. Do you know what I mean? Because you guys are not blind. You're beside me. And not because I don't wrap something, give to you. Don't mean I'm not pouring into you every day when you wake up. Ironing clothes. Making sure you're good. Providing food. Praying for you. Buying things that you need. Taking you from A to B. Driving you so we can spend time with family. It's like the way we grow up. I don't want to be fixed doing things for show. Yeah? I could have gone and buy how many presents, wrap it up. I don't want to live my life doing things for show. No, sir. The amount of stuff I buy and the amount of stuff I did. And I don't want to be that person to come in there saying, oh, I did this, oh, I did that, da-da-da-da-da. I am showy as it goes. But that's not how I want to be. Like, to be doing things because of show. I do that because I want to, like, if I show you guys something and you want to go and buy it or give you ideas, like how sometimes I'm watching people and I might see something, I'm like, oh, do you know what I mean? But I'm not going to be, like, going out my way. I'm already broke. By the time I done everything, I'm already broke. Instead of like pushing myself and in debt when I give off myself, let alone trying to say that I'm buying presents after all I've done. And like, it just breaks my heart to see that my own son don't see that. Just because you're hearing your friends saying, oh, I've got this for my gift. And listen, I've been a single mom since every one of my first set of children born. I grow you lot by myself. And thanks be to God, I can find a stepdad that will go out his way to be there for you lot. Yeah? But I grow you lot by myself. It don't take simpleton to grow kids. Yeah? It doesn't take simpleton. And I find that anybody's they underestimate where their mom has brought them through and take them to. Anybody, they are fools. Fools. And that's why I always try to grow my children and guide them towards the Bible and guide them towards God. And hoping that God will reveal things to them. I don't want you coming telling me, rebuking me because you look and see somebody else family is doing this and do. But really deep it and really analyze it. Yeah? Really deep it and really analyze it. And these things are coming from a child that are poor. 90%. When everybody had to take a back seat to fight, to make sure when that child, if anything happens to him, he go doctor, by the time they look at him, they're the one that's saying, oh, you do sports. Oh, you do, because of how his body is and how he's been looked after. Even in his job role, when he goes there. Don't be underestimating me. Don't be telling me shit. Yeah? Because I'm not going to be there I'm letting my kids dump on me and me feeling crap. I'm not, It's not my style. And if I was meant to be going off everybody's style, maybe I'd be pissing it up and smoking my life away. You understand? If I were meant to pick up bad habits and pick up people's style. So don't be coming telling me one Christmas when I decided presence is not relevant. Relevancy is making sure we're with family, and relevancy is making sure I'm around my mum. Because only God knows how long we all have here. Yeah? When I do things, I don't want to have to come and explain myself to people. Because I am not a selfish person. Yeah? Open your eyes, open your ears. They say, who have eyes see, who have ears hear. Yeah? I am not perfect. But I do not do things from a selfish place. Yeah, I treat myself here, there, but I always look into myself. And if I'm going down a road and it's not a good one, trust me, I'm that person that will stop in the middle of the road and say, this road ain't for me. I don't need nobody questioning me. You understand? And I don't want nobody coming patterning me to do things or see things and do things out of somebody else's lens. I want to see and do it out of my lens and from the wisdom that God has given me to do things. Do you understand? And I don't want to pour out of me till I'm dry and then have people dumping on me. That's why you guys, sometimes you wonder, this is why I don't run up in a husband. Do you understand? And maybe who I want to marry don't want to be married to me because, yeah, I am not an easy person to live with in that sense. But whatever the reason is, to be really honest, I know good enough to know if God wanted me to be married, I'd have been married like now. And I'm not long, I've been married before in my life, so it's not a thing. You understand? I've been married to children's dads. It's not a thing. So I'm not running down married, I'm not running down relationship, but thank God I found myself with a partner that if anything that's happening in my household, he's got my back. My kids, my last child's dad, he's got my back. And things are not perfect. Do you get me? But I am grateful. I am grateful in that sense. So, don't need nobody to be giving me a mirror. Trust me, I have my own mirror and I look in it. I look in it. So, this is kind of stayed off in a way. But the topic is, who's pouring into your cup? And if your cup is running dry and stuff like that. And I just want to like big up the single moms out there today. I just want to big up. Don't let nobody fool Uno. Don't let nobody fool Uno. Mothers in general, don't let nobody fool Uno. You're doing your best. You're doing your best. Very rare. A mom that carry a child for 9 months will do things willy-nilly. You're doing your best. And scrape up yourself off the floor. Yeah? Hold on to faith. Pray. Keep praying. Don't stop praying. People ask me. Yeah? Even when my children going down in the wilderness and going down in darkness. Prayer. Yeah? If you want to know the antidote. Prayer. Prayer, when you pray from a sincere heart and ask God to cover your children, watch over them, pick them up out of the miry clay. Pray and hang on in there. Don't let no human being, no man, nobody put you down and tell you, oh, you're crazy. Oh, you're not doing this. Oh, you're not doing that. And you're there sopping it up. Wash your hands. Yeah? Wash your hands. Oil your feet. And keep it pushing. And hold on pan a Bible. And keep reading. Yeah? And if you drop, get up. Get up. And I'm telling you, sometimes it's our own action. That's our nemesis. So sometimes if you ain't got nothing better to do, sit still. Ride out your storm. Yeah? Stay in the word. And stay in your prayer. And you will watch God move. Yeah? That's my advice. And I ask you guys today, don't be drinking and draining out people's cup without adding anything to it. Very selfish ways. And look out for those people that's doing that. And don't allow them. Lots of love. Lots of blessings. Until next time, guys. I shall see you all in another video. Bye, guys.